Create invoices. In this video, we will discuss how to create invoices in manual method, convert from quote or sales orders method, and import method. First, we will discuss manual method. You can create invoices from sales module. Select sales, select invoices. By clicking this new button or by clicking this plus mark, you can create a new invoice. First, you need to select the customer. When you select the customer, system will display the billing address and shipping address. And system will display customer's details at customer outstanding, unused credits, customer details, credit period, and system will display unpaid invoices. From here, you can view invoice number, invoice date, and the unpaid amount. Furthermore, by clicking this icon, you can view the invoice. So you can decide whether to invoice for this customer or not by viewing this outstanding amount. Next, when you select the customer, system will display the customer's currency. Now I'll select different customer. So now my previous customer's currency is LKR. This customer's currency is USD. Now my home currency is LKR. USD is a foreign currency. So when you select foreign currency, the transactions details will be in foreign currency or customer's currency. You can see these amounts will display in dollars. Furthermore, you can view the exchange rate on this date. If you want, you can edit the exchange rate. Right. I'll select my previous customer. Now, if you are using a premium plan or above plans, you can create locations. So you can select the location for invoicing. Next, invoice number will automatically generate. You can customize this invoice numbering. You can set the prefix and next number, or if you want manually enter, you can select enter invoice numbers manually. I prefer auto generating number, so I select this option and save. Furthermore, if you have different locations, you want to maintain different number series. Now for an example, if you have branches in New York or London, now for London branch, you want to invoice INE, LON, and the invoice number. So from the premium plan and above plans, you can use different number series. So now here I have already created different number series. So there are two number series, default transaction series and London. So if you select different transaction series, you can see that INE 00010. If you select London, INE LON 0001, like that. If you want, you can maintain different number series. Next, order number. If your customer has sent a purchase order, you can enter that customer's purchase order number into the order number. I change to default transaction. Right. Next, invoice date. System will automatically select that today's date. And if you have set credit period for the customer, system will display the payment terms, that 30 days, and system will calculate the due date. Next, account receivable. So here this is an advanced feature in Zoho Books. So if you want, you can maintain different account receivable accounts. So here you can select different account receivable accounts. So when you are generating reports, so you can filter from that account receivable account. Next, salesperson. So if you have any salesperson, sales managers, you can create that salesperson from manage salesperson, and you can add new salesperson, enter the name, email address, and create. So like that, you can select your salesperson, and after you enter, if you select salesperson for particular invoice, you can view the salesperson sales and the profit from that salesperson. Next, these are some additional fields we have added. You can add additional fields from the settings, and you can enter subject for this invoice. Next, you can see select the warehouse location, and in the item table you can select items. So you can select the item. When you select the item, system will display the stock on hand, like that. You can select item, and here you can enter the quantity and rate. So when you are creating the item, you can set the rate. So if you set the rate when you are creating item, it will display when you are entering the invoice. And you can enter discounts. You can view discount as a percentage, or you can set discount by value. So like that, you can view discount by percentage or by value. And if you have tax rates, you can select the tax rate here, and like that you can add items. If you want to add more lines, by clicking this add new line, you can add new lines. And here there's another option, add items in bulk. So you can select the item, you can enter the quantity, like that. You can add items in bulk. And in addition to that, if you are using any serial numbers, you need to select that serial number. I select one item. Now here you can see that we need to add the serial number. Right. Like that, you can select items. Furthermore, there's another option, that bulk actions. You can select show all additional information, and you can select the income account. You can select discount account, and if you want to add to a particular project, you can select the project, and you can select the reporting tags. So like that, those details you can update by selecting bulk action and show all additional information. By clicking these three dots, you can hide additional information, clone, insert new row, insert items in bulk, and insert new header. So if you enter now, if you want to add a header, you can add header like this. Then here you can add the header for this particular item, like that. You can add header. Next, if you have shipping charges, you can add shipping charges. Then shipping charge tax you can select, and if you want to adjust, you can enter adjustment here, and system will display the total. And here you can add a customer note, and you can add a terms and condition. And if you want, you can upload documents for this invoice. Then without manually maintaining physical files, you can manage your files from the system. So like that, you can create invoice manually. I'll select the change the customer. Now if you select foreign customer, system will display totals in the customer's currency. Like that, we can create customer invoice. After that, we can save and print this invoice, save and share, save and send the invoice. If you have email address, you can directly email this invoice for your customer, or else you can save as a draft this invoice. After that, you can mark as sent. Now in the draft level, there's no any accounting entries. It's not update the customer outstanding or items or income account. So after you click this mark as sent, it will update the accounts. So you can view the journals for that invoice. You can select invoice. I'll select another invoice, and from here you can view the journal entry for this invoice. Right, like that, we can enter customer invoice by manually.